YouTube, do this. It's a great day today. I am finally going to get these heads that have been rebuilt back onto my 97 Bad Boy. I had John from John's Cycles do a triple angle valve job on the seats. The valves all look good. I bought new springs and assembled them all, not only with the new springs, but the new valve seals and the new upper keepers. Springs and the upper keepers give me the ability to run a higher lift cam down the road if I ever choose to. I don't have to pull the heads to make that happen. Hard to get this one wrong. It says front right on it. The head gaskets I'm running are Cometics. These are C9689-027, and the 027 stands for 27 thousandths squish after they're clamped down. At the end of this video, I'll put a video up in the corner that shows you how to set your squish area properly. It's really important. A lot of free horsepower there to be had. I am going to follow the Cometic's directions. First thing I'm going to do is take some brake clean and clean both deck surfaces. It's not much good putting a new head gasket on if the area is not clean or there's a little speck of dirt holding the gasket off the surface. Give them a little wipe out in here while I'm at it. There you go. First thing the directions say is check all surfaces to make sure they're flat. That's already been done. Check all hardware for defects. Clean all the threads and lubricate with light machine oil. I've done all that. I'll put a little more on there either way. You also want to make sure that you put a little lube on the underside of the head bolts. Wipe away any excess. There are two short and two longs. Make sure the two short go in the right area. That's here and here, which is the left side of the bike. And the two long go here and here on the right side of the bike. Also, it says, before installing the head, place the head gasket on the cylinder and locate the gasket using the cylinder head alignment dowels. That's these two dowels here. When you put the gasket on, you do not use the O-rings with these gaskets. The O-rings are for stock gaskets, so it's important not to do that. Here's the gasket here. You just want to put it on. These are MLS gaskets or multi-layer steel. You want to make sure that the gasket fits the bore. In other words, you don't want it too far back or hanging over, and this fits the bore perfectly. Again, you do not put the O-rings on the locating dowels for this gasket. That's important. You want to make sure that when you bolt these down that the rivets aren't going to get in the way. If they are in the way, you just take a set of side cutters and snip them off. You want to make sure the gaskets stay in the right order when you do that. I can leave these on without a problem because there's plenty of area where they aren't going to interfere. Now that you have that, you want to put the head on. Of course, the intake goes in the center and the exhaust goes towards the front. So you're just going to bring it over here, roughly line it up. I just kind of feel around for the dowels. There it is there. Double check the rivets. It's not hitting anything there. And this one's free also. Just want to make sure that they're both free. If you have to, you can get a straight screwdriver and kind of wiggle them around. So to get a little oil on the threads, I just dab my finger in a little motor oil. And I just come down and let it run down the threads like that. You don't need much, that's for sure. Just a little drop. The bolt will take it down in there further. Now I did get a little oil up in the head gasket area, and I do want to get that off. Again, you want that surface clean and dry. Here's the four head bolts. Like I said, the two shorts go over by the spark plug. The two longs go over by the push rods. I tend not to put oil down in the threads here because if you get too much in there, you can hydrolock that oil up in this free space, and you don't want to do that. You won't get the proper torque. You want to make sure that you do put a light coat of oil on the flange side of here. To do that, I just get a little drop of oil on my finger, go around it like that, and that's all you need right there, just a light coat. Now you just take and you start it on. I put the first one in finger tight, and that'll hold it there so that I can put the rest of them on without having to worry about anything moving. Now I have all four in on the front head finger tight. I'm going to put the rear head on, and then I'll show you how to torque them. Alright, you can see I have both heads on now. Per the instructions, and this is the way I like to do heads in general. I use these instructions no matter what head or head gaskets I'm putting on. I don't do the Harley thing where you torque it, and then you turn it 90 degrees. So the Cometic's torquing sequence is 9 foot-pounds, 14 foot-pounds, 22 foot-pounds, 35 foot-pounds, and then 42 foot-pounds is the final torque of the heads. So that's what you're going to see me do now. You start on the other side. The short one is 1, the other short one's 2. You come up to the long ones, 3 and 4. So 1 is across from 3. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So you want to snug it up, and then you want to try and be moving the entire time like that. Now, one thing that's really important, I don't see enough people doing this. Just because I torqued them all at 14 doesn't mean they're still all at 14. You have to keep going around in the proper sequence until none of them move at the same torque. So I'm going to do them again at 14 foot-pounds. Now look how much that one just turned. It took 1/8 of a turn. This one's going to turn too, I'm sure. That one really didn't turn. Look how much that one turned at 14. If I would have went to the next torque, these would not have all been even. You saw that one turned. Now I'm going to go around at 14 again. That one turned again. That one didn't. Now I'm going to go around 14 for a 4th time. Nothing. 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 Now they're all torqued at 14 foot-pounds. It's so important to keep going around until they're done. Don't skip that step. I will keep going around at 22 until they're all torqued the same. Alright, that's 22. Now I'm going to go around the 2nd time. You saw how much that one moved the 2nd time. Now I'm going to go around the 3rd time. Now I'm going to go around to 35. Well, there you have it. Both heads are torqued down to 42 foot-pounds. And like you saw, I went around with each torque until the bolts didn't move. After I did the 42 foot-pounds, I let this sit for about an hour and come out and double check them. And none of them moved, so this is all good. And I got to tell you, it feels really good to be at this point with this bike. Now I got to get out in this cold garage and keep moving forward. Thanks for watching. Again, like and subscribe. Thanks.